is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Humstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. The coverage team brings it down at the 26. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. Gives it to the back. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Gets made on the out route. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Here's the second down play. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down.
These in-breaking routes can be tough on these receivers. Sometimes worried about a big hit from a safety or a linebacker. Definitely not focused on the football here, or he would have been able to bring that one in.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on third down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
No fair catch. He feels the punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return.
Excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
It It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Catch made in space. Look out. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Chris, you can see when the offensive line does their job and gives this quarterback time to throw, you're going to see plays like this and first downs for the Badgers offense. They've had some good ones over the years. Very efficient. Of course, Russell Wilson is the name that stands out, but they've had others. Scott Tolzien, Darrell Bevel, Jim Sorgi, Brooks Bollinger. Some good quarterback play that always seems to make the right decision.
He finds some space. Has the first down and more. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
He's got it with room to run. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And the Badgers will line up on 1st and 10. The single back takes the handoff. Now here he goes. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Heck of a job here on that combination block to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here on first down. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught over the middle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 47.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Wisconsin.
completion good for first down yardage for this offense. And there's the handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Keeping it on the ground here. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So it's Wisconsin with the lead here, Kirk. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch made on the right side. Heads out of bounds. It's a short gain on the play.
Well, it's a big risk.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball is just about to get to his receiver, then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
Third and short here in this playoff game, and the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. To the end zone, but incomplete.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Trying for a 4th down completion. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Touchdown, Bulldogs, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will be returned. He steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. Extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Breaks into open space. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the Badgers looking to keep this drive rolling. Defensive backs up with the line, showing press. And the running back takes the handoff. Gets the first and still running. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. 1st down to the 27.
Nice run here by this Wisconsin running back to pick up the 1st down. And you love to see Wisconsin when they can run the ball. Think about, Chris, the embarrassment of riches that the Badgers have had over the years. Monty Ball and Melvin Gordon and Jonathan Taylor, and going back to Ron Dane, who won the Heisman. So many good backs that have played in Camp Randall.
Again, he makes it 2nd and medium. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackled, but 1st down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that 1st down.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. And the Badgers line up on 1st and 10 now. Design quarterback run. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. To get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the catch downfield. They've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? But go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stop at the line, still a few yards short from pay dirt.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. And it's caught. Touchdown, Georgia. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Extra point splits the uprights. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. He hands it off from the gun. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this deep to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Wisconsin offense back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. First down. They're going to throw the football. The catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Second down play coming up. Looking for a receiver. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Here's a target, and it's complete.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. But how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
And the returner will be brought down. Georgia offense is back out on the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. Past the 20. Touchdown, Badgers. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, how about the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
And the extra point was up and good. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun to hand off. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Can he make it to the marker? And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. That's a design quarterback keeper. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Send the back in motion. Looking to pass this time. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
So now it's third and short from the plus 24. Could be four-down territory. Interested to see what the call is here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He shreds the tackle. Pointer in the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. They could not stop him.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the returner is brought down. Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled on the Wildcat look.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick grab. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. It's a short return. They make the tackle at the 25. What a play for this defense.
offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
This has been a tremendous fight through 3 quarters. In this playoff game, deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. Headed to the final quarter of this playoff game, who's going to step up and make a difference here in this pursuit of a national championship? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. And here's the handoff. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He goes out of bounds at the 31 after a decent return. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
You know, the outcut is a routine throw, but it really illustrates how much time the quarterback and receiver have worked on this route. Because the more you work on it, you could close your eyes and make this throw. But it's not easy if you don't put a lot of reps in.
He'll test the right side here. Breaks free. Breaks into the clear. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Georgia First play of the drive to come out throwing. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. He'll hand it off. They'll tackle him right at the 31. Dogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback dropping back. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. There's the handoff. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver grabs it.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
2nd down play coming up for this offense.
Let's go.
Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Tiny space at the 20. They bring him down with an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. And jump on top now here in the 4th. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. the Badgers offense back out on the field. Single back, takes the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw, testing the middle. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Makes the catch downfield. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Direct snap to the back. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? They'll look to throw it here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Grinding away with a running game. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. A deep shot, but he paid for it. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. He could go. Breaking tackles and going.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. Quarterback had time to look around the entire defense And just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
It comes down to this in this playoff game, fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Big pass, here comes a jet sweep. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Moves out of the pocket. Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Comes down to this in this playoff game, fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this fourth down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Inside the 10. Finally a stop at the 4. Great catch and run.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. On the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Badgers.
What a touchdown here to pull them within one with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But you could go for two to try to take the lead.
And PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
He keeps it on a design run. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down. The drive has now reached the 35. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And looking to throw now on first down. The pass rush closing in. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. And the offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining. So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. And he drops back in the gun. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Caught at the 30. Still running. The offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Wisconsin.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Running through the tackle. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. A late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Breaks an open space. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Trying for pick 6 to win the game. That'll do it. Game over. The defense makes a decisive play to win it in overtime. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the 2nd overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the 3rd overtime just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that 3rd series in these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
Now the defense will spend a timeout. No room for mental errors on that side here in overtime. So this defense now needs to come up with something special to make a play to stay in this game in OT. He'll hand it off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Easy.
A handoff to the back. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Interesting call here. 3rd and medium in overtime. Will they just play it safe and set the kicker up for a field goal try to win it? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. He's looking to throw. but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
Oh, and they blocked it. They blocked it to save the game, and we head to another overtime.
Boy, this looked to be a very routine field goal attempt, and it turns out to be a blown-up play. The special teams unit completely erased that chip shot opportunity.
So we're still tied now heading into the first play of double overtime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes a quick catch. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Ball handed off. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. So here comes a crucial 3rd and short. This offense does not want to have to settle for a field goal attempt here in overtime. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
So here we go, 4th and short. No field goal attempt. This offense is going to go for it. A lot on the line right here. Looking to the end zone. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's intercepted. A crucial overtime mistake. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. And it's a direct snap. Look out, room to run here. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Tailback with another carry. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Wisconsin. The answer here in OT.
Well, they did the tough part here by coming up with this touchdown. The game is tied. Now, force the rule. In that second overtime, you got to go for two. Let's see what their favorite two-point play is. See if they can win it.
So it all comes down to this. If they make their two-point try, it's game over. Chance to win it right now. Looking for a man. No, he didn't get in. The defense makes a stand. They stop him, and now we're headed to triple overtime. Okay, so now we've got dueling two-point conversions from here on out to decide this game. Enormous pressure on every snap. Direct snap. And he's in. They get the two-point conversion to jump on top here deep in overtime. And now this offense must respond with a two-point try to keep this game going. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. No, he stopped short, and it's game over. This defense rises up and wins it right there. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.